Modernization and expansion of the Nairobi Commuter Rail service is underway.
This platform enables you to come in quickly and to exit out quickly.
The project aims at providing passengers with safe, reliable and affordable transport services in and around Nairobi City.
It will be a big change in the next few weeks.
In this documentary, we trace progress on the Nairobi Commuter Rail Service project. Welcome, I'm Alex Chamwada. Traffic congestion in Nairobi City costs Kenya approximately $1 billion or the equivalent of about 109 billion Kenya shillings every year. This is according to a report released by Nairobi Metropolitan Area Transport Authority (NAMATA) in September 2019. Traffic snarl-ups are experienced mostly in the morning and evening. Commuter rail service has been identified as one of the transport modes that will go a long way in solving this problem. It is against this background that Kenya Railways, in collaboration with its partners, embarked on the modernization and expansion of the Nairobi Commuter Rail service.
Through the government, Kenya Railway has been implementing what we call the quick wins of Nairobi Commuter Rail. And the first phase was to modernize the stations within Nairobi, as well as build new stations to give comfort to our commuters and also to increase the catchment areas of commuter system, Nairobi Commuter Rail systems.
It has been a long journey that began with the Rail Master Plan. The improvement of the commuter rail service is part of the wider Nairobi Metropolitan Services Improvement Project that falls under the State Department for Housing and Urban Development. Kenya Railways is putting final touches on the rehabilitation of its railway network. Platforms at all train stations are now raised to enable passengers board and disembark easily.
Where you see this platform, it is to be the edge of the train. And when the door is open, you just need to walk in without any problem. And that means we are physically challenged, the elderly, and even the normal people because of the rush. You do not need to skid or have an open door where you can hurt yourself.
The Nairobi Central Station, which is the nerve center of operations, is getting better and better.
Every morning we move hundreds of commuters in and out of the city of Nairobi. Every day, in average, we move 30,000 to 40,000 passengers through this station.
What it means for the Nairobians is that they're going to have an easy way of transportation. Most of our passengers rely on the matatus or buses, but this is going to make it easy for people staying within the Nairobi metropolis to get to the central station and from central station to their residential areas.
Two new stations, that is Donholm and Pipeline, have been constructed and 8 existing stations have been upgraded. Kenya Railways says the project aims to modernize about 100 kilometers of track and infrastructure on 4 major routes radiating from the central business district. Also to introduce modern rolling stock and develop a new 6.5-kilometer line to Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. According to Kenya Railways, the ultimate goal is to achieve higher speeds, safety, comfort and reliability. Currently, there are commuter train services on the Nairobi, Imaradaima, Syokimau route, Nairobi Ruiru through Dandora, Githurai, Mwiki and Kahawa, Nairobi Embakasi, and there is also Nairobi Kikuyu via Kibera. Not to forget the new commuter service that enables passengers traveling to and from Mombasa via SGR to bypass traffic.
We want to change that narrative as we go to opening up and making sure that Nairobians, and I want to ask all Nairobians, there's no need now to use your car in the future. You just need to go to the nearest railway station. You pick a comfortable system of our trains. It brings here.
These passengers from Mombasa have just arrived at the central station.
It is very efficient when you use the commuter, yeah, the commuter, because after the SGR from Mombasa, you just get the commuter to this place, then you go to where you are going.
Many passengers who commute on the Syokimau, Imara Daima, Makadara, Nairobi route are happy to use this mode of transport as it enables them to evade traffic along Mombasa Road.
It's very efficient. I get to town on time. I normally park my car at the station where I'm charged only 100 bob. To me, it makes a lot of sense because the whole day my car stays there and it's safe.
Phase 2 of the project will extend commuter rail services to Thika, Limuru and Lukenya. Phase 3 targets the outlying satellite towns such as Ongata Rongai, Kiserian, Ngong, Kiambu, Ruai and Kangemi. The frequency of trains is expected to increase to hourly departures.
That number will translate from 30 or 40 to around 350,000 people per day, and ultimately we are trusting that we'll be moving 3 million passengers per month.
The other key feature of the improvements is the upgrading of track and signaling systems.
We have a monitoring center that is going to ensure that our trains move within schedule. We have radio communications to ensure that whenever there's a problem along the line, this is communicated to the control center, and this will eventually be communicated to our customers.
And it will no longer be business as usual in ticketing.
We are going to be cashless, and all you need is to buy your ticket, and you load that ticket with your money. You just need one single ticket to travel across this country. You load your ticket. If you want to go by SGR, you load your ticket here. It connects you to SGR, and you write SGR and you go to Mombasa.
We are very well prepared to ensure that this project will be sustainable. We have our Railway Training Institute, and even from the history, this is the institute that has trained people working on the railways from Kenya to Uganda to the entire East African region. We are very well prepared to ensure that this project will be sustainable. In Kenya we can do it, and we have trained people that can do it.
We believe quite honestly that this is sustainable, and we intend to make it run from now on, but it would make it better.
Nairobi is the largest city in Kenya and a major transit point in the East African region. The number of daily commuters in the city is estimated at 1.5 million per day. Statistics further indicate that 85% of Nairobi's population do not own automobiles and commute by public transportation. The project is expected to create new opportunities for employment and housing for all its users, including lower-income residents of Nairobi.
It is opening up and making sure that the main town is decongested and it is free for business operations. We don't need to spend so much money in Nairobi. Economically, we spend a lot of billions of shillings, fuel, wastage, time.
The managing director concludes by reassuring commuters that the improvements will offer them convenience.
We are going to give comfort. Things are changed and things are changing.